Hey YouTube guys and gals, it's me, your old buddy Magnum over here at Guns and Cars with 2 Z's. If you please, I got to do a short video for you. I'm going to get through it as quick as possible. The G20 Canon that I had before that I tested, didn't like it. Took it back today and I brought something else home. And this is what it is. Stick around, I'll open this up and show it to you. So don't go anywhere. I am so glad you stuck around because you want to see this. What I ended up picking up is the Sony AX33. And we're going to open it up. I have a story to tell you about this while I open it up. I checked on their website and I looked at the price, and I wasn't crazy about the price because it was more than the Canon, but it also had another price that said open box price. And I called them about it, and the woman said that, well, that just means that someone brought it back. And I said, okay. So I went in and I asked the sales guy, I said, okay, you've got one that's been returned. I'd like to look at that one. Because it was like $250 less. And so he looked around, he opened up all these little locked cabinets, and he found 3 of these that were all brand new. And he said that if it was a returned one, it would have a yellow sticker on it. So anyway, so he went and got another guy, and he came over there and he said, well, look in the computer and see how many we're supposed to have. And so the guy looked in and he says, okay, we've got 2 new and 1 returned. So the guy opened the cabinet and looked in there and he said, well, these are all 3 new. These aren't returned. And he said, the first guy said, well, you know, this customer called and he was told that there's a returned one here, and he drove all the way over here. And the other guy says, that's fine, just sell it to him at the open box price. So I basically got a brand new Sony for like $250 off. So I'm happy about that. So I'm liking this already better than the Canon. So let's take a look at what's in the box. We've got a power charger power cord. We have a USB cord. We have another USB to micro USB cord. I don't know what that's for yet. That may have to do with the HDMI connection. We've got the charger. This is slightly different than the Canon, so I'll have to figure out how that works. And we've got the battery in here. Oh wow, this is like, look at this. This is like one of the extended life batteries. This is a big battery. Yeah. This is a good one. This is one of the good batteries. This isn't one of the little cheap ones like the Canon had. So, I'm happy about that. Just keeps getting better. And before I show you the camera, I also picked up a UV filter that would fit this camera because the other one was a different size. So, got that. And here we go with the camera. Oh, I forgot to show you, there is a user's manual in here. It's also available online, so in case I lose this, I'll still be able to find it. Hopefully I won't need it too much. Okay, so this is the, this has the reason I wanted to try this is because it has a lot of features. First of all, it's a 4K, which there aren't a whole lot of these out yet, especially in this price range. So I'm going to try that, but I will have to get a 4K converter or conversion software from Apple so that I can upload it to my MacBook. But that's like 20 bucks. So anyway, it's got the viewfinder that comes out and tilts up, so that's kind of handy. It has, this one actually has a real hot shoe, not one of those Canon only product hot shoe cold shoes. So this is cool. Has a zoom here, the power button, or the photo if you want to take a picture. And I'm not going to do a whole review on this whole thing, but anyway, this is the thing for the time being, and I'll do some testing tomorrow and see how it comes out. This is an interior shot with everything set to automatic. Audio is set to normal, and we'll just see how this compares. This is a test of the video and audio quality of the old JVC Everio and the new Sony AX33. I did some additional exterior shots. I checked the stabilization feature that is a big selling point on the Sony camera. I didn't notice very much difference between the shots with the Sony and the shots with the JVC as far as stability is concerned. I did some shots with green foliage behind me, and I didn't really notice much difference in the color saturation other than the fact that the JVC was actually brighter and more brilliant color than the Sony. So the 4K capability of the Sony is a big selling point. However, I will probably not use the 4K feature because it would take like 3 years to process a 4K video on my MacBook. That's something that I'm really not interested in. I like just the fully automatic feature, and when the Sony is on fully automatic, the JVC is much better quality in my opinion. The sound quality of the JVC is not far different from the Sony. So with that said, actually the Canon, the G20, was probably a preferable camera to the Sony for the features I'm looking for. So at this point, I think I'm going to box the Sony back up and take it back to Best Buy, and I may look at a DSLR next and see what I think of that. So until I speak with you again, and even after that, you stay safe.